Hey, and welcome to Silent Screams, the channel where we give victims a voice, seek justice through awareness, and remember the lives behind the headlines. Before we begin, I want to warn viewers that today's case involves gun violence and the death of a young woman. Viewer discretion is advised. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and remember that every share helps keep the victims' stories alive.
And we have been following the shooting that killed 18-year-old Terrianna Hood Friday night. Tonight, family and friends coming together to remember her during a candlelight vigil and balloon release. 13 Action News reporter Amani Jackson was there, and as loved ones shared the memories they're holding on to while they continue searching for justice.
Dozens gathered to celebrate the life of 8-year-old Terrianna Hood. While they continue to mourn an unimaginable loss, they're holding on to one thing: justice.
I just want justice for her, and I hope she's okay with my mommy.
Family and friends gathered at a relative's home Saturday night for a candlelight visual and balloon release in honor of Terrianna Hood. Toledo police say Hood died from injuries she suffered in a Friday night shooting. Now the people who loved her most are holding on to the memories they say they'll never forget.
I'm her baby sister, and I know she did not want to leave me. Like, she checked on me every day. She called me on every day. She made sure I'm okay and everything.
Family says Terrianna loved to dance and sing. She always had a big personality and cared deeply about the people around her. Terrianna's death adds to the family's grief. Their mother died just 1 year ago.
She was our road dog. If you didn't see us, you didn't see Terrianna. Like, that was our road dog for sure.
Police say Hood's 17-year-old boyfriend is the suspect in the shooting. Investigators have issued warrants for his arrest.
We just want justice for Terrianna, and long live you.
As loved ones continue remembering Terrianna, investigators are still working to piece together exactly what happened. Anyone with information is asked to contact Crime Stoppers. Reporting in Toledo, Imani Jackson, 13 Action News.
18 years old. For most young people, turning 18 represents freedom, graduation, college, first apartment, new dreams, new beginnings. But for Terrianna Hood, that milestone had only recently arrived. She had just celebrated her 18th birthday, a moment that should have marked the beginning of adulthood. Instead, only days later, her family would be planning her funeral. On the evening of Friday, June 26, 2026, Toledo police responded to reports of a shooting at a home in the 300 block of Burger Street in East Toledo. It was approximately 8:37 p.m. When officers arrived, they found Terrianna suffering from a gunshot wound to the head. Emergency responders rushed her to Mercy Health St. Vincent Medical Center, hoping there was still time. But despite every effort, at 9:04 p.m., Terrianna Hood was pronounced dead. The Lucas County Coroner's Office later ruled her death a homicide. She became Toledo's 14th homicide victim of 2026. According to investigators, the suspected shooter is 17-year-old Kavion Turner, identified as Terrianna's boyfriend. Police have obtained a homicide warrant for his arrest. At the time of this recording, authorities say he had not been taken into custody. As with any criminal investigation, it is important to remember that the suspect is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in court. One of the hardest realities is that violence can happen in relationships at any age. When people hear the words domestic violence or intimate partner violence, many imagine married couples or adults who've been together for years. But unhealthy relationships can begin in high school. Teenagers can experience emotional abuse, controlling behavior, isolation, threats, jealousy, and in some tragic cases, deadly violence. Authorities have not released details explaining what happened inside the home before the shooting. At this time, investigators have not publicly said whether there had been an argument, whether there was any previous history of violence, or what events immediately led to Terrianna's death. Those answers may come as the investigation continues. Questions that remain. As investigators work to piece together the events of that evening, many questions remain unanswered. What happened inside that house? Was anyone else present? Was there any history of previous incidents? What evidence led detectives to identify Terrianna's boyfriend as a suspect? And where is the suspect now? These are questions that investigators continue to examine, but as of today, many details have not yet been made public. Imagine celebrating your daughter's 18th birthday, watching her smile, talking about her future, making plans, then just days later, receiving a call that changes your life forever. No parent should have to bury their child. No family should have to trade birthday decorations for funeral arrangements. Behind every homicide statistic is someone who laughed, someone who loved, someone whose chair at the dinner table will remain empty. Terrianna was more than a headline. She was someone's daughter, someone's friend, someone's loved one. Cases like this remind us why conversations about healthy relationships must begin early. Young people deserve to know that love should never look like fear. Love should never involve control, should never involve intimidation, should never involve violence. If someone constantly monitors your phone, controls who you spend time with, threatens you, or makes you afraid, those are warning signs that should never be ignored. Teaching young people what healthy love looks like may save lives. Authorities continue asking anyone with information regarding this case or the whereabouts of the suspect to contact Crime Stoppers at 419 255 1111. Callers may remain anonymous and may be eligible for a reward. There are still many questions in this case, but one heartbreaking fact remains unchanged. An 18-year-old young woman who had barely began adulthood lost her life. Her dreams, her future, her next birthday were taken away in an instant. As this investigation continues, we remember Terrianna Hood, not only for the way her life ended, but because her life mattered. May her family find strength. May justice follow the truth wherever it leads. And may her memory never be forgotten. Thank you for listening to Silent Screams. If this story touched you, please like, subscribe, and share this video so Terrianna's name continues to be remembered. Most importantly, take care of one another. Watch for the warning signs and never ignore the silent screams that someone may be trying to hide. Until next time, stay safe.